Alright guys, this one is a super simple review. It's not going to be a good one because I've got a couple things to say. So, I shoot competitively and I shoot in production, so I generally don't stipple my guns. I like to kind of keep them factory because, truth be told, don't tell anyone. I've kind of gone through a lot of guns in the last couple of years, and stippling guns kills the resale value, and I mean kills it. Like, for example, if you've got a Glock and you think that you can sell it on the secondhand market for, and it's lightly used, let's just say for argument's sake, $475, okay, or maybe 450 bucks. If you stipple the gun, unless you're an absolute pro, and I do pretty decent work, there's a lot of hack jobs out there, like serious hack jobs. You're probably going to end up selling that gun for under 400. It really kills the value. So I haven't really been stippling my gun. So the next best alternative is like a silicone carbide grip, but that also is a permanent alteration, which means that Joe Tactical Schmo doesn't want a silicone carbide grip Glock because it's going to tear up his sweet 511 pants, and it's going to hurt his his stomach fuzzies. So I tend to not do anything permanent to the gun, which means I've resorted to grip tape. I like my colors. Black grip tape gets boring after a while, so obviously you got to have the flash because that makes you faster, and it's at least like 10 extra points in IDPA. So got to have it. In USPSA, it's at least 5 seconds off every stage time. So the more color you have, the better you are. So I've been using Jessup skate tape for the last 6 or 7 years, and here's the funny thing. I bought a roll of skate tape, i.e. something like pre-cut for a skateboard that you would put onto a board, and then you would do all the finalized cutting for yourself. So it was probably like 3 feet long, something like that. And I've been using that for 6 or 7 years now, and that's like on at least 20 different guns. Some small pieces of grip tape onto AR mags and whatnot. I've given some to friends. I mean, that sheet of and I still have like half a damn sheet of tape. So it's lasted forever, and it cost me $4. So Jessup skate tape has been my go-to standard, and I bought it at a skate shop. You can find this stuff online all over the place. So wherever you need to go to get it, go get it. Skate shop, Amazon, online, whatever. But the Jessup tape is great because what you get is a super adhesive situation where it really doesn't come off, and you can apply little pieces of tape, provided you prep the surface properly by degreasing it, and then and then just getting it onto the actual gun. As long as you're not applying like super little pieces of tape in areas where there's going to be a lot of movement of your hand, it's going to stay put. I mean, if you saw the Glock 34 in my other video, I've got a little square on the left-hand side of the gun, and that piece of tape with the Jessup tape. I mean, I had one gun in 2011, I think it was, that I did over 70 or 80,000 rounds in that year, where I just used that one piece of tape. I mean, it was worn down, it was like not really a piece of tape anymore, but it stuck through the entire time, and that's a lot of rounds. And my hands, I sweat a lot, so the tape tends to get kind of gummed up and pretty disgusting rather quick. But it worked, and it stayed there, and I was really happy with it. So enter Dawson Precision, made in the USA, or at least the bags are. We've got some, colored stuff. We've got some orange regular grip tape here, which I think was $7 or $8, and then we have numbered base plate pads that I actually got from my Berettas that I never got around to installing. I've got blue and I've got pink because real men wear pink. But I used some of this orange tape. As you can see, I just cut out a few small sections, and it sucks. It's the worst tape I've ever used. No matter of prepping the surface, degreasing the surface of the gun, or any surface for that matter, will actually get this tape to stick. I tried numerous different ways of actually heating the tape up to soften the glue a little bit to get it to stick to the gun, and nothing made it stick. It basically peeled up. The second I put it on, I would sit there and apply pressure to it. I actually clamped my gun in a vise between 2 pieces of foam for 48 hours to try and just kind of let that glue settle into place and let the tape settle into place. And the second I picked up the gun to do some dry fire, the tape moved. So I don't know what Dawson is using. Actually, hold on a second, we're going to find out. But for these little sheets, this stuff is -1 grip tape. And this is a big negative for performance because it sucks. So if you're paying $7 or $8 for this, just a couple of sheets of this stuff that's cut out already and ready to go in a color, don't buy this brand. This brand, -1 grip tape, sucks. I wouldn't pay Dawson any money for this. I already used it, so I can't return it. But I'm really unhappy with it, and it doesn't work well. So you can see how this good starting flashes out relatively quickly, and when you bend this, it kind of just like slowly goes back. So this has a different glue on it, and the glue sucks. So again, look to other places for your grip tape if you're going to. Dawson Precision pre-cut grip tape, -1 brand. This stuff sucks. Don't buy it. Stick to gesso.